Is the ball carrier that time, driving forward quickly to the line. Handoff straight up the middle. Cortez driving forward. He's in for a touchdown. Number 11, Emilio Cortez, touchdown. Wow, very impressive drive here to start the game. Took it all the way, 75-yard drive. Very impressive by the Harlingen South Hawks. Setting up for the extra point. Here's a snap. Torres holding, and here's the kick. And the kick. It's good. So, with 8 minutes, 6 seconds left in the first quarter from Sam's Memorial Stadium in Brownsville, Texas, Harlingen South 7, Hanna 0. There was a flag on the play. That's going to go against Hanna. The extra point is good. 7-0 the score with 8:06 left in the first quarter. We'll take a break, and we'll be back after this message. I'll bring it. And we're back at Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. We apologize to the RealSportsLive.com. Had a little technical difficulty, but we're back and running. Certainly want to thank you for listening to us. I want to welcome Eric Medrano on the call with me here tonight. Eric?
Yeah, Mario, it's a delight to be here tonight for this 32-6A matchup. And we do want to apologize to the viewers tonight. We had a bit of technical difficulties, but thank you for joining us here on RealSportsLive.com on YouTube as well. We're up and running audio only for UIL rules.
Here we go. Kickoff by the Legatron. Player for South bounces all the way back into the end zone to in. Almost had a shot. He touched it before. Yeah, he's going to cover that. That ball is going to bring out by Hanna back to the 25-yard line. So, well, recapping for the audience just join us. Harlingen South started the drive on their own 25-yard line. They mixed it up pretty well. A couple of short passes, some good runs to the outside on the left side especially. And they drove the length of the field. David Torres, the quarterback, completed a couple of passes to Bennett and finally drove it in all the way in a 1-yard TD run with 8 minutes, 6 seconds left, first quarter. 1-yard TD run by Emilio Quiroz to make it 7-0. The extra point was good. 7-0 the score. 8 minutes, 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Hanna's got the ball. First possession of the night for the Hanna Golden Eagles, working out of their own 25-yard line. Here's a snap. Handoff straight up the middle. Runs into a wall. Good defense. Handoff was to start running back Mancias. Good stop that time. Good, nice little search there at the end. Looked like he was stopped initially, Eric, at about the line of scrimmage. He drove forward for about 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, and that's what Cesar Mancias can do. The senior running back, just keeps his legs pumping there and gets some good yardage there for the Hanna Golden Eagles.
2nd and 5 for a shotgun formation for the Eagles. Handoff straight up the middle. Once again, driving forward, pushing forward. Got a first down and more all the way down to about the 38, 39-yard line. Nice little search by the offensive line.
Yeah, once again, we see that surge and following the big offensive line. That's Aaron Frausto this time, the running back. And right now, the Hanna Golden Eagles coming in a 2-back set with Miguel Payan, the quarterback, and handing off this time to his other running back. And right there, you can see once again the yards after contact, just surging past that offensive line and past the line of scrimmage.
Once again, we're underway, 7-0 the score. And again, what's on the line for Hanna? Well, an outright district championship. If they can win this one tonight, they'll be the outright district champions. They already have a share so far. So looking to get the whole enchilada here tonight. Shotgun formation. Campos calling the signals. Hand off to the left side of the line. Trying to cut across. Cuts it a little bit of daylight. Trying to break it in the open. He's in the open. He could go all the way to the 30, to the 25. Mancias. He's going to take it all the way down for a touchdown. Touchdown. 62-yard run. 62-yard run by Mancias. Looks like it's cleared. A beautiful run to the left side of the formation on a 62-yard run.
Cesar Mancias coming up big for his team there and great blocking there on the edge. It just seemed like Harlingen South's defense just overshot the run, and it created a big hole in the seam right up the middle towards the sideline, and he just takes it with his speed, breaks away from the secondary for a huge touchdown run there for the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles, and a great response there early on here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and that's a good way to answer back. Looked like a while for they were asleep, but they responded well. Here's a snap for the extra point. Bayan with the extra point, and the extra point is good. We're all tied up from Samson Memorial Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. Eagles 7, Hawks 7. We'll take a break, and we'll be back after this message.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
And we're back at Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. It looked like the drizzle has stopped for a little bit. Now it's coming down pretty good here. Little cool night here in the Rio Grande Valley. Full cold front came in, so not the best of conditions, but nevertheless, it's the last game of the year, so we got to play. Got to get on the field and put the pads on, Eric. Yeah,
and these are some of the conditions these teams might see in the playoffs, and both of these teams playoff bound, so it's a good preparation, considering the weather tonight. Bayan ready to kick off. And nice, beautiful kick, end over end. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Back to receive for the Harlingen Hawks was number 23, Israel Vasquez, and also Austin Montalvo. Ball goes out of bounds. That's a penalty. See what the options are. Yeah, right there, it just seemed like Miguel Payan was trying to pinpoint it to the left-hand side. And, the wind might have played a factor. As we were walking into the stadium, we're not just picking up with this drizzle coming in. It's that northern, the cold front, really. Just the wind might have caused a factor in that kick. Second possession of the night for the Hawks. They had a good first drive. They drove the length of the field, 75 yards for a touchdown. See what they do in the second possession. Shotgun formation, two receivers to the left side. Here's a snap. Torres looking down the field, fires the ball out of the flash. Caught, Quiroz dropped. Had it for a second and just dropped it out of the backfield. Yeah, right there looked like David Torres, the junior quarterback for Harlingen South, was trying to find his big target, Brady Bennett, but he does a good job of checking down and going through his progression and finds Emilio Quiroz in the flats, but it's just incomplete, unable to get the ball there if it was Quiroz. Yeah, a little bit behind, but that's a catchable ball. You got to help your quarterback. Nevertheless, that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. David Torres, the quarterback. Spread. Shotgun formation, men in motion to the left side. He's going to hand off to Quiroz to the right side this time around. He's going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Tough going down. Man, he stood up there. Finally, the defense came there. The help came and just tackling behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. Emilio Quiroz on the carry. No gain on the play. Lost about 3 yards. Yeah, and on the tackles, Andres Sustiaita from Brownsville Hanna. And right there, it just seemed like a ball hawk. He came charging from the second level there and meets Quiroz right at the line of scrimmage. And it seems like they may even have lost some yardage there when it seemed like it was a good play developing for Quiroz. But the speed of the defense just met him there. Here come the Hawks trying to get the play. Looking to the sideline. Torres letting the line know what the call is. Two receivers to the left side, shotgun formation. Torres looking to pass. Drops back. Takes off to the right. He's going to work to the outside. He's got a shot. Steps out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Picked up about 4 or 5 yards. Not enough for a first down. That's going to bring up a 4th down situation. Yeah, and right there, David Torres, the junior quarterback, does a good job of scrambling there. But on a 3rd down, that's not what you needed. But it's unfortunate for him because it was just a good coverage there from the Hanna Golden Eagles. All the receivers were covered, and he had no choice but to scramble there. Well, let me have a disclaimer here at this point of the game, Eric. David Torres is and just so people know we're going to be fair, David Torres happens to be my nephew, but that doesn't make any difference. We're going to call the game the way we normally do it. But he's my nephew, and we're real proud of David, doing a good job. So here's a snap for the punt. It's on the ground. Picks it up, punts it away. Good job. Picked up at the 42 for the return. Fumbles the ball. Now he's going to fall on it. Wow, all kinds of things. This weather starting to
make a little difference in the ball game. The snap on the punt was dropped. Finally picked it up, punted away, and on the other end, the return man almost dropped the ball. Was able to recover. The rain continues to come down. Nice little drizzle here at Sam's Memorial Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left before halftime. All tied up 7-7. 7-7 is the score. Here comes Hanna to the field. Here comes the offensive unit to the field. Miguel Payan at quarterback this time around. Payan, the senior all-purpose player. Payan, quarterback keeper, outside, trying to bounce it to the left side, going out the middle. Gets a little bit to the outside. There's a push in the back. He's going to be tackled at about the 45-yard line. No gain on the play. Miguel Payan playing quarterback here. Not really sure what's going on. Victor Campos, usually the starting quarterback. Here comes Miguel Payan once again. 2nd and 10. Clock continues to run. 4 minutes, 57 seconds left before halftime. 7-7 from Sam's Memorial Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. Mario Medrano for RealSportsLive.com on the call. Shotgun formation for the Eagles. Handoff is to the left side. Trying to get to the outside. Frausto met at about the 45-yard line. Good defense. Making the tackle was Christian Lerma, senior defensive tackle for the Hawks. Good play all the way around. That's going to bring up a 3rd and long, 3rd and about 9 for Hanna. The rain, the drizzle continues to drop, and they may have an effect on the game. That sometimes it affects your passing game. So we see all handoffs right now. This is definitely a passing down, 3rd and about 9. Payan calling the signal, shotgun formation, 2 men in the backfield, looking to pass, still looking, fires the ball out of the backfield to Frausto, missed tackle. Frausto makes a tackle, trying to go to the outside, going forward. He's got the first down and more, all the way to about the 43-yard line. South had a shot at him in the backfield, just a missed tackle, allowing to get a big first down on the right hand of the formation for Hanna. On a big 39, they were able to execute. Little swing pass to the right hand of the formation, and Aaron Frausto breaks a tackle and is able to get the first down all the way to the 42-yard line. Ball resting on the Hawk side of the football field. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Miguel Payan, the quarterback. Handoff straight up the middle. This time again, short gain on the play made immediately. Good stop by the Hawk defense. Mancias carrying the ball. No gain on the play, made immediately. Good defense by the Hawks. Well, Eric, looks like the weather's going to have an effect here in the game early in the game. A couple of mishandles on the play, on the ball. Let's see how that's going to turn out as we continue.
Yeah, the drizzling here, it's a lot of rain, and it might cause some a bit slippery on the leather there.
Here's a handoff, jet sweep to the right side. Frausto breaks it to the outside. Big first down ball all the way down to about the 30-yard line, and a big run on the jet sweep to the right side of the formation.
Yeah, and for Brownsville Hanna, it's perfectly executed there, and the jet sweep, and nice blocking there from the offensive line, and also from the running back position. Frausto leading the block there.
Ramon Garay looked like it was the senior receiver on the ball carrier, and a big first down ball resting at the 30-yard line. Here come the Hanna Golden Eagles. They're on the move. 1st and 10. Ball game 7-7, all tied up with 2:28 left in the first quarter. Ball at the 30-yard line. Shotgun formation, men in motion to the right side is Frausto. A little counter play, comes back the other way around. Met at the line of scrimmage. Beautiful tackle. Wow, good tackle. Good penetration by the defensive front for the Hawks. No gain on the play. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10, excuse me. 2nd and 10. Ball resting at the 30-yard line. All tied up, 7-7. 1 minute, 54 seconds left in the first quarter from Sam's Memorial Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. On a light drizzle coming down here at Sam's Stadium. Shotgun formation. Miguel Payan calling the signals here tonight. Here's a snap, rolling out to the right side. Coming back a little screen out of the backfield. Breaks a tackle. Here's Mancias. A defender had a shot at the 31-yard line. Broke the tackle. It goes all the way down to about the 20-yard line. Close to another first down. Cesar Mancias Little screen pass to the running back out of the backfield. He looked right, came back to the other side, to the left side of the formation, and a nice screen play out of the backfield, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and about 1. Shotgun formation, 2 men in the backfield with Miguel Payan playing quarterback tonight. Here's a snap, straight handoff up the middle, met at the line of scrimmage, diving forward to about the 20. Wow, good penetration. Number 63 almost had him in the backfield. Juan Mendoza for the Hawks. He dove forward and just got enough right at the 20-yard line, enough for a first down for the Hanna Golden Eagles. 1st and 10. They're inside the red zone. 43 seconds left. 7-7, and we're all tied up at Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. And I can tell you one team who's cheering for South here tonight. That's San Benito. All right, shotgun formation. Payan, the quarterback, movement on the offensive line. That's going to cost him 5 yards. Yeah, San Benito, Eric, I'm sure they're cheering for South here all of a sudden. They need some help.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, there's going to be some games that both of these teams are going to be watching, and especially South, because, you know, the Westlaco East, Edinburgh Vela game is going to depend on who they're going to play next week. And also San Benito is hoping that South can pull up an upset tonight to try to get a share of the district title.
Shotgun formation. Payan rolling out to the right side. He's going to put it away. He's going to run. He stops. He's going to be behind. He's going to be tackled. He's going to be second. A big play. Wow. Big play by Isaiah Cantu, excuse me, for the Hogs, way behind the line of scrimmage, and a big loss. Payan was trying to run to the right side. Couldn't get outside. The pressure came in and tackled way for a big loss all the way back to the 31-yard line. Great play by the defense. I'll tell you what, this Hog team came to play, and that's going to do it. That's the end of the first quarter from Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. Hogs 7, Eagles 7. We got us a good one here tonight. Let's take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
And we're back at Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. Payan calling the signals on a 2nd and 21. He's going to keep it to the right side. Now he's going to stop, trying to fire the ball. Here comes the pressure. Payan still running. Now he breaks it to the outside, looking for some daylight. Still running. Here comes breaks another tackle. Still going. Payan, boy, all the way to the 20-yard line. Great run. Oh, he did a lot of zigzagging all the way to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, really. And right there, as we see the replay there, Miguel Payan, he's showing he's a jack of all trades, playing quarterback here and just showing his elusiveness and being able to scramble and get past a couple of defenders and also breaking a tackle there. And if you're the Harlingen South Hawks, it's frustrating. You know, you have great coverage, nobody open, but unable to make the play there.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 after all that. 3rd and 10 for Hanna. And again, the story of the night is here that Miguel Payan starting at quarterback. Victor Campos, not sure what happened, taking the night off and getting ready for the playoffs maybe. Don't know. Hate to speculate. That's going to take a timeout. Hanna's going to take a timeout. We're facing a 3rd and 10. If you look at Eric, you were talking about Miguel Payan being an all-purpose athlete. Looking at the roster, they have him as a receiver, dash quarterback, dash kicker, dash punter.
Yeah, he does
do it all.
Yeah, he does it all, and he really helps out his team. And you know, one of the big games he emerged in was at the wide receiver position against the Harlingen Cardinals. You know, he was a big factor in that game. And tonight, you know, spelling in at quarterback, and we've seen him throughout the year at quarterback as well, Mario. And he kind of just gets the job done. He does whatever is asked of him, and it's a testament to his character.
Yeah, they're on the move. They're facing a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line of the Harlingen Hawks. Boy, Harlingen came to play, and again, a lot of playoff implications, and we'll keep talking about that as we go along. But for Harlingen, both of these teams are in the playoffs. That's the good news. You know, the thing is we're waiting to decide who they're going to face. And there's some changes that might happen depending on the results of the other games, you know, around the around the valley, especially in the other district as well. Here we go, shotgun formation for the Eagles, facing a 3rd and 10. Big play here coming up. 7-7 the score on second quarter action. Rolling out to the right side. Handoff is to Mancias, trying to get to the outside. Good play. Pushed that bounce at about the 16-yard line.
Yeah, right there, the South defense does a good job of just forcing him to the outside and not allowing to get to the outer perimeter, you know, trying to turn the corner there. And he has nowhere to go but to just go lower his shoulder and get out of bounds there. So good job defensively from Harlingen South.
That's going to bring up a 4th down, 4th and about 6. Looks like the field goal unit is coming onto the field. 4th and 6, ball resting at the 16-yard line. Ball will be spotted at about the 43. This will be a 33-yard field goal. Here's the snap, and here's the kick. And the kick is no good. No good. Good defensive stop by the Hawks. That's exactly what they needed. Yeah, and Hanna a little surprised. You know, they went for the field goal. Not really sure what's going on. That's going to ball go. It's going to go over and down to the Harlingen Hawks.
Yeah, and you have to say the wind is playing a factor in tonight's game with the kicking game. And right there, it just seemed like he hooked it there was Miguel Payan. And for Harlingen South, that's a huge stop here. And you're trying to, you know, going up against possibly the district champions tonight who are in the lead of the district race and, you know, competing out here early on. And right now it's a good stop. And high school football is all about momentum. So right now, momentum's on their side.
Here comes the Hawks to the field. David Torres, the quarterback, tight formation. Looking to pass. Torres looks follows out of the backfield. Caught at about the 25, across the 30 to about the 33, 34-yard line. Quiroz running tough on that side. About 2-3 defenders came out to make the play. Big first down for the Hawks.
Yeah, and right there, David Torres finding Quiroz in the flats, and once again just checking down. And it seems like Hanna's, you know, fine with letting the below routes, you know, be completed right there. And Quiroz running hard, as you said, spinning past the defender.
That play seems to be working out of the backfield. They send 2 receivers down the field. And they just swing the tailback out of the backfield. It's wide open every time. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Man in motion to the right side. Handoff is right up the middle. They fake the jet sweep, and they hand off to Quiroz up the middle. No gain on the play. Good Hanna defense.
Yeah, on the tackle there for the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles is number 45, Brandon Esteves. And, yeah, just stuffing it right at the line of scrimmage. And they go with a Quiroz handoff there, but to no avail.
2nd and 9 quickly to the line. Shotgun formation. Torres calling the signals. Now looking to the sideline, changing the play. Haven't seen their big play maker, one of their top receivers. We haven't seen Derek Delgado yet in the game. Shotgun formation. Torres calling the signal. Here's a snap. Looking to pass. Fires the ball in a circle. Caught. Beautiful catch on the right side across the 40 to about the 44-yard line. Wow. Nice grab up in the air. Beautiful catch. Torres fired that ball. Was a little long and just grabbed it out of the air. Beautiful catch and a big first down for the Hawks.
Yeah, nice catch there from Gabriel Perez, the wide receiver, and David Torres just zipping the ball in there. And you can see they have that chemistry with the timing there. It was somewhat of a back shoulder throw, but yeah, he just snatches it out of the air there. Nice catch.
8 minutes, 34 seconds left in the before halftime. 7-7. We're all tied up at Brownsville Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. Here we go. Torres calling the signals. Handoff straight up the middle to Quiroz. Trying to bounce it to the outside. Breaks a tackle. He's going to be brought down after about 1 yard gain. Tough defense up front for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, and, you know, right there you see the speed and the physicality from the Golden Eagles, and we've seen them throughout the year here in Brownsville, and especially in that big game against San Benito. They came up big, shutting San Benito down, and right there you can see reasons why.
Couple of big players missing on both sides. Again, both teams are in the playoffs, so they may have something to do with it, Eric. We don't see, for Hanna, we don't see Victor Campos on the field tonight. And for Harlingen, for the Hawks, we don't see one of the top receivers in the district, Derek Delgado. Not really sure if it's just resting for the playoffs. David Torres calling the signals on a 2nd and 9. Dropping back to pass. Looking down the field. Rolls out to the right side. Torres fires the ball. Intercepted. Intercepted about the 45-yard line. He's going to go out of bounds at about midfield. Torres threw on the run towards the middle of the field. Never saw that defender step right into the pass. Intercepted by the Eagles.
Yeah, making the interception is number 30, Isaac Iracheta, coming out with a big interception there for his team. And for Harlingen South, as we see the replay there, you know, it was just David Torres kept the ball a bit too long. It was a three-man route, and everything was covered. He's trying to find his big target, and Brady Bennett and Iracheta just reading the eyes of the quarterback as a ball hawk and catching it at the highest point. A huge play for Brownsville Hanna here.
All right, so the Hanna Golden Eagles take over on their own 49-yard on their side of the football field. Mancias, the tailback spread formation. Payan, the quarterback here. To receivers left. Now it's handle, straight handle. Ball's on the ground. Let's see. The Hawks may have a shot at it. Mixed communication on the handle. The handle came straight to Mancias. Cesar Mancias. Let's see. They're going to run the clock. Looked like a fumble on the play. Ball is recovered by one of the linemen. Actually, one of the linemen, I think, fell on top of the ball. Might have been the center. That was Douglas Tolman recovering the ball. 2nd and 6. Lost about 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 6. Now Mancias. Little wildcat this time around. Hands off to Frausto on the left side. Trying something different. Or the Hanna Golden Eagles, we haven't seen this. A little wildcat with Cesar Mancias playing quarterback.
Yeah, and they have a great 1-2 punch with Cesar Mancias and Aaron Frausto, though. So I don't see why not they go with the wildcat there. But on that earlier play, it's a bit unusual for two running backs to be there, so the handoff did not go well. But here this time it does, and Aaron Frausto gets a nice gain there for the Hanna Golden Eagles.
Second quarter action, 6 minutes, 38 seconds left before halftime. 7-7 the score from Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. Harlingen South Hawks in town. They're both playoff bound. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Mancias. Wildcat looking to pass. He's going to take off up the middle of the field. Going to the right side to the 45. He's going to be shy of a first down. He takes it across midfield to Hawk territory to about the 45-yard line. Not enough for a first down. That's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th and about 4. See what the call is going to be. Here comes Payan into the ballgame now.
Yeah, and on that last play, Cesar Mancias fakes the bubble route to the right-hand side, and he just opens up a hole, and he decides to call his own number, but not enough for the first down.
They're going for it on a 4th and about 4 from their own 45-yard line. Little movement by the defense. They're going to be okay. Nothing going. They gave him the hard count. Almost fell for it. Looks like here's a snap. Now they're going to punt it. Payan is going to punt it, being that he's a punter as well. Ball rolling down all the way to about the 1. The ball is going to be down at about the 1-yard line. Wow. Payan punts it out of the comes in at quarterback and also being the punter, line drive punt. There was nobody back there for the Hawks, and that ball rolls all the way back to about the 1-yard line. Yeah, it bounced perfectly there for Brownsville Hanna, and a nice coverage there to get to the ball and just stop it right at the 1-yard line. It's practically at the goal line, and it seemed like they had an opportunity there for a hard count, and it seemed like South jumped, and they just didn't take advantage of that. But the end of the play was a good outcome for them. Here comes the Hawk offense to the field, averaging 303 yards per game, number 4 in district. See what they can do right at the shadows of their own goal post, working out of their 1-yard line. See what they're still going to go shotgun. David Torres, the quarterback. Here's a snap. This is going to be a straight handoff. Nice little room. There's a flag on the play. Quiroz, the ball carrier on the left side of the formation for about 4 yards. Here comes the flag. Came from the side judge, so let's see what this one's all about. Here's the signal. Holding on the play. Holding in the end zone. That's going to be a safety. As by rule, there's a holding by the Hawks. Holding by the Hawks in the end zone. Yeah, and if you're Harlingen South, that's very disappointing. It's very difficult against this defense who's very aggressive and sends lots of numbers going in. And it seemed like they had good blocking there, but holding call is going to bring that back and give a huge 2-point swing to the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles. And I'll tell you what, coming up big on the tackle there was number 25, the free safety, Andres Susteaita, meeting Emilio Quiroz immediately, not allowing him to get any further. And, that's a credit to this defense, the aggressiveness paying off there and creating a safety, after that penalty. Yeah, that's unfortunate. They've been moving the ball well here tonight. The Hawks have. And you knew they were in trouble. They just field position. There's not much you can do. And that's always tough. And that was a result of that punt by Payan that pinned the Hawks way inside actually like the half a yard line, and not much you can do. Here comes the hold, and of course it's a 2-point swing for the Hanna Golden Eagles. 9-7 the score, 5 minutes, 30 seconds left before halftime. Certainly wanted to thank our advertisers, and of course last week we added Chewy Custom Sports out of San Benito. Chewy Custom Sports and San Benito, certainly welcome them. Great business there in town, serving the Valley. All kinds of shirts and caps and all kinds of products that they offer. Chewy Custom Sports in San Benito. Certainly want to thank them. Give them a call for all your needs. Jerseys, shirts, you name it, they have it. Great facility. And certainly want to thank Chewy Custom Sports in San Benito.
Well, Mario, we just finished seeing that safety, and we talk about special teams all the time, and Brownsville Hanna's special teams, they're paying off with Miguel Payan's punt, pinning them down, and as a result, a holding penalty gives the 2-point swing in favor of Hanna Golden Eagles.
No question about it, and we talked about the three faces of the game. You got your offense, defense, and special teams, and boy, having a Miguel Payan on your team as a kicker, punter, man, that's a weapon for you, and he just paid big dividends right there on that play. Now, it's a result. Not only get the 2-point, you also have to punt it and give it away. So here's the kickoff from the 20-yard line. Nice line drive kick by Legatron all the way back to the 21. Picked up Hanna. Here comes number 22 going to the right side. A little bit of daylight. Trying to get across midfield to the 40 all the way down. Still going to about the 33-yard line. Big return for Hanna. Brian Duran, senior defensive back, on the return all the way to Hawk territory. Boy.
Yeah, Brian Duran doing an exceptional job on the return there. And as it is, it was already going to be great field position. He just capitalizes on that and gets past a swarm of defenders there and eventually brought down at about the 30-yard line, around the 35, 37-yard line.
Here comes Hanna once again. They're working on the south side of the football field, the 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Here comes Miguel Payan at quarterback once again, working out of a shotgun formation. 2 receivers on the left, 2 men in the backfield for Payan. Men in motion to the right side. Here's the jet sweep to the right side, cutting across once again. Here comes once again Duran. Pushed out of bounds finally at about the 20-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, on the tackle there is for the Harlingen South Hawks is number 36, Ethan Gonzalez. And I'll tell you what, Duran just finished having that big return, gets the call there on this jet sweep, and good blocking there, but he just keeps his feet pumping there. And great, as we see the replay there, it just creates a big hole with the blocking from the running back out of the backfield.
It appears like the Hanna offense is starting to wake up. It's starting to click here again. They got so many playmakers on that side of the football field. Not to mention on the defensive side, they got the number 1 defense as well. Payan hands off to the right side, met immediately at the line of scrimmage. Wow, big play by the Hawks. Jacob Huerta coming across the line and making a big tackle.
Yeah, that was a big-time hit by Isaiah Cantua as well, getting in on the action and just meeting him in the backfield. That's exactly what you need defensively on a first down, and that brings up negative yardage for Brownsville Hanna. Let's see how they react here.
Got a little break. Well, the light drizzle still coming down. Got a good crowd on the Harlingen side. Good traveling well. These two teams, again, they're already playoff bound. And we'll talk a little more about that. Shotgun formation. Hand off to the left side. Frausto coming across. Big run. Cuts forward for about a 2-3 yard gain. Going full speed. Nice little run. Actually, that was Roman Garay, senior wide receiver for the Hanna Golden Eagles.
Yeah, and here we see Brownsville Hanna go with 2 back-to-back jet sweeps, and what you're taught there is if you see the cutting lane, take the cutting lane upfield, and both times they do a good job there of executing it. And but what they're trying to do is really get this defense tired, going from one side to the other, and let's see if it'll play off here.
Yeah, no question about it. A lot of running, a lot of pursuing. Here we go. Shotgun formation. 3rd and about 8 for Hanna. Here's a snap. Fakes the handle. Payan looking to field. Rolls out to the right. Looking to pass. Here comes the pressure. Fires the ball into the end zone. Flag on the play. Another flag back. Incomplete pass. There's 2 flags on the play. Back at the line of scrimmage where the quarterback was. And then also on the receiver's side, there was a second flag that came down. This may even out, I think. I think one is going to be holding on the offensive line, and I think the other one's going to be one of the defensive backs. Interference back there. So let's see what the call is. We may have to redo this one here. Here's the call. Well, there was a second flag down there. We got one call. Ineligible man downfield.
Yeah.
Declines. That's a 4th down. But we saw a second flag at the point of the catch. I mean, the catch was incomplete where they dropped the ball. The secondary. Okay, well. All righty. Well, that's a good break for the Hawks. If you're the Hawks, you're okay with that. We'll take that. Here we go, Hanna. Hanna coming out for a field goal. Miguel Payan will try one from about 32 yards. Ball will be spotted about the 33-yard field goal. No good, no good. Boy, I think this weather is starting to have an effect. Like drizzle still continue to go. Missed field goal a second time. This is the second time they try a field goal. No good. Wow.
And I'll tell you what, Mario, for the Harlingen South Hawks, that's a huge, another momentum shift. I know they had a missed field goal earlier at the Hanna Golden Eagles, and for a defense, you teach bend but don't break, and that's exactly what Harlingen South did. They bent, but they did not break. They did not give up the big touchdown there or get points on the board, and it's something that the offense can build on here, led by David Torres here, and we'll see what they can do.
No question about it. Yeah, if you're Hawks, you're in good shape with that. I just got to hang on to the ball. Man in motion to the right side of the Hawks. 1st and 10. Handoff is number 12, trying to get across. Number 12 turns on. Nice gain, about 7-yard gain. Beautiful run that time. Here comes the flag. Here comes the flag. Gabriel Pettis, the ball carrier, senior receiver for the Hawks. Looks like he was dragged out of bounds, and this may be against Hanna. A little extra on the tackle, Eric.
Yeah, it just seemed like the defender, the official felt like the defender could have let go, and
yeah, that's going to go against the Hawks. Big penalty. They're going to move the ball all the way down to about the 42-yard line. Hawks got 3 minutes and 2 seconds to do something. They trail 9-7 now. Hanna Golden Eagles 9, Hawks 7 after that safety. All right, here comes the Hawks. They do have three timeouts on the board. Man in motion to the right side. Torres calling the signal. Hands it off straight up the field. Quiroz to about the 44-yard line. Emilio Quiroz, the ball carrier. Again, one of the things I've noticed that we don't see their big receiver in the ball game tonight. We don't see Derek Delgado for the Hawks.
Yeah, he's normally lined up over here as a wideout, and that's a big deep threat. So it's a bit unusual not to see him here tonight. And but on that play right there is Emilio Quiroz up the middle, and the offensive line getting a good surge. The defense doing a good job of crashing.
2nd and 8 for the Hawks. Torres calling the signals, looking to pass, fires the ball over the top, looking for Bennett. Nice catch, coming back to get it. Wow, beautiful catch, nice combination. David Torres goes to Bennett to Brady Bennett on the right side of the formation, and a big catch and a big 1st down all the way down to the 34-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's a snap. Torres hands it off to Quiroz to the right side this time around. Quiroz cuts it over the middle, trying to break a tackle all the way down to about the 24-yard line. Nice, beautiful run and another 1st down.
Yeah, 2 big plays back-to-back on 2 1st downs. And right there this time they go to Quiroz on the outside. And great blocking there. He had a convoy of blockers for a nice gain.
Light drizzle continues to fall on Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. 1st and 10. 9-7 the score. Hanna on top by 2. Torres calling the signals. Got a big 1st down. Looking to pass. Fires the ball. Looking again for Bennett on the right side. The big receiver double coverage. Incomplete.
Yeah, and that time trying to get Bennett in the end zone. It just led him a bit too far, and after the free safety crashed in on it, just nothing there. But nice effort there from Bennett. But we did see that same play earlier that was a good gain of about 15 yards, so we'll see if they go back to that.
That time, Torres threw into double coverage. They put a big safety, a tall safety to help out. They see Bennett, the big receiver on the right side. Nice call. Incomplete. That stops the clock. 1 minute, 39 seconds left before halftime. Eagles 9, Hawks 7. Shotgun formation, men in motion to the left side. Torres calling the signal, looking to pass. Torres looks down the field, steps up in the pocket. He's going to be dragged down back at the 30-yard line. Boy, the protection fell, and they get to Torres all the way back at the 30-yard line. Big loss of down. There's a man down for Hanna.
And I'll tell you what, Mario, I see the replay there. Nice effort there from Brandon Estevez, the junior defensive lineman for Brownsville Hanna, just getting a hand on him and bringing him down, not letting go. And but it did seem initially like there was nothing open there for David Torres. He was trying to buy some time, but Estevez coming up with the big play for his team.
Of course, Hanna coming in the district play with the #1 defense, allowing only 239 yards per game. #1 in district play. There's a man down for Hanna. The medical staff working with him. Here's up, and boy, you hate to see that this time of the year, Eric, and that's, both teams in the play. That's the one thing you don't want to see, and that may be the reason we're not seeing Victor Campos here for the Hanna Golden Eagles. He's walking under his own power. That's good to see that. You want to be healthy. I often talked about the playoffs. Two things I always think about: you got to be healthy at the right time going into the playoffs, and also you got to have a good bracket so you can advance deep into the playoffs. That's just my thinking. Anyway, here we go. Loss of down. That's going to bring up a 3rd and long, 3rd and about 17 for the Hawks. Torres calling the signals, rolling out to the right side. This looks like a quarterback keeper all the way. Torres still going. Flag on the play. He's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. Nice little run by David Torres. Flag on the play. This may be a holding. Chop block, it looks like it, against the running back. That was a design play all the way around, Eric. A quarterback keeper to the right side. Let's see what the call is. He doesn't do a whole lot of that. And, I think, we're talking about young quarterbacks in the district, which we're going to talk about a little bit more. David Torres, he's got the capability. The offensive scheme that they run doesn't really allow them to run, but I think if they let him loose, it's going to be a weapon. Here's the call. Well, that's the call. It's going to go against the Hogs. They're going to push him back, and yeah, that's a big call. Ball is going to be spotted at about the 44-yard line, all the way back to the 44-yard line. So this is going to be a 3rd and about a mile to go for the Hawks. Here we go. Here comes the offense. Shotgun formation. David Torres, the quarterback. Here's a snap. Looking to pass. Torres looks to the right. Fires the ball. Man wide open at about the 30-yard line. Trying to cut across. Good tackle. One-on-one tackle. Beautiful tackle that time around by Lee Guevara. Nice pitch and catch. Trying to get some extra yards. Well played by Guevara that time.
Yeah, good job defensively from Guevara. But, David Torres trying to get to the deep ball, but Hanna Golden Eagles not giving anything in the deep ball, playing a prevent defense there, and it allowed Brady Bennett with lots of space underneath on the curl route. And, if you're David Torres and the Hawks offense, you just want to get what you can there and make this 4th down more manageable.
4th down and about 14 yards. Ball resting at the 27-yard line on Hanna territory. Wonder coach reaches contemplating a field goal maybe. Clock continues to run. 22 seconds left before halftime. He's got 3 timeouts on the board. I'm surprised they let the clock run down. Lost about good, precious time. You got 3 timeouts on the board. I mean, I don't know. Maybe take the timeout a little sooner. They don't carry over. They're going to talk about it. They do have Legatron on the squad. What's his name?
Lerma, I believe.
Jose Lerma.
Yeah, Jose Lerma, the Legatron. we read that article about him, and ever since then we just stuck with the Legatron, and that's something that his teammates nicknamed him, and that's an honor, to be able to, the confidence that they have in the young man, and right now we might get a chance to see him get a field goal, and that might give them that 1-point lead as they go into halftime.
Well, it looks like, it's the drizzle. We saw Hanna try to the opposite on the other side of the field, football field. This time they'll be going to the left. Looks like a little bit of wind going that way. The drizzle's going that way, so he may have the wind behind his back. This would be, ball is at about the 27, so 37. This will be like a 45-yard field goal. No, they're not going to go for it. Here comes the offense on the 4th and about 14. Ball at the 27-yard line. David Torres calling the signals. Tight formation, a bunch on the right side. One receiver spread out on the bottom of the screen. Rolling out to the right side. David Torres looking to pass. He's going to keep it. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. Well, that one, not a good design play. They went to the short side of the football field. Torres just ran out of room back to work with on that right side. 4th down. Ball goes over and downs.
Yeah, it seemed like it was at first it was going to be a quarterback. It was going to be a pass play, but it just seemed like it was a quarterback designed run. And if you're Harlingen South, after going with the timeout and be able to discuss it with your coaching staff, it was kind of a bit disappointing there. Not to come up with anything on that drive.
Yeah. I don't know if David was rolling out to the right side. If he had a man on the bottom of the screen. I don't know if that receiver was supposed to go across like on a post pattern. Maybe that is what it appeared. But there was no man downfield. He looked down. There was nobody there, and 16 seconds before halftime, Hanna draws the ball. They're just going to go under center and take this one to the locker room. Here's a snap, and they're going to kneel the ball down. Clock is going to run out.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mario, it's been a very competitive first half. Only 2 points separating these two teams, and that's a credit to what Harlingen South has been able to do, starting off the game with the great drive.
Yeah, no question about it. Harlingen South came to play here tonight, and the story has been the weather. A couple of missed field goals by Hanna, and that's the story of the game from Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. The Hanna Golden Eagles 9 and the Harlingen South Hawks 7. And again, it's good to mention that both teams are in the playoffs. There are some star players missing here tonight for Harlingen. For the Hawks, number 15, Derry Delgado is not in the game. And, of course, for Hanna, their starting quarterback, Victor Campos, not in the game. And, again, they're both in the playoffs. So, both coaches take it a different way. Make sure you're healthy going into the playoffs. And, again, we'll talk a little more about who they're going to possibly play. That is to be determined tonight, depending on the outcome of the Upper Valley. And we'll talk about brackets and stuff like that after the second half. Let's take a break. Let's go to halftime. The Mario Medrano for RealSportsLive.com alongside Eric Medrano on the call here. We'll be back after halftime.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit Colettis.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Monster Car Wash has it all. Bring your ride and we'll make it right. Save $5 on the Golden Monster Wash with your ticket stub. Interior wipe down, vacuum and polish. Relax and grab a bite while we make your ride look new again. That's the good stuff. Monster Car Wash, #1.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit HinoGas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
It's always a holiday at the Restore. Come at 507 North 1st Street. Miss a day, miss a deal.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
There's lots to see and do in the Rio Grande Valley. If this means the world to you, trust your vision to Gulf Coast Eye Institute. For over 25 years, we've served patients with comprehensive care using the latest technology. Our team of doctors cover a wide spectrum of eye care specialties with locations across South Texas for your convenience, and always treat you with compassionate care. We want you to keep seeing and doing everything South Texas has to offer. Gulf Coast Eye Institute, your world, your vision.
Don't pass up the savings at Mikasa Furniture. Score big at Mikasa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen.
This close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of uncertainty
To making history. This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Fans, it's Joe Bowling here with Rio Sports Live. Want to make sure you catch all the games right here on Rio Sports, and we're broadcasting on several platforms, on Facebook Live, on YouTube Live, on Roku Television, on Apple TV, and on the website, riosportslive.com. It's all the sporting action you can ever want, and it's right here on Rio Sports. Snap. Rolls right-hand side, got a man wide open. It's caught. 15. How about this? 10-5 on fourth down. Touchdown, Greyhound.
Brilliant call.
We are Mac. We are Mac.
Exotic Tropical Pet World has an amazing selection of pets, toys, and accessories. Mackay Bulldog and fans of any team should go see them at 1716 West Hackberry in McAllen. Valley TV's public broadcast platform is TV that works for you. Every hour, thousands see your message Valley-wide. Our viewers enjoy entertaining and educational content along with upcoming events 24 hours a day. Your favorite places are what makes Valley TV possible. These networks come together in a big way, creating the Valley's largest public network that reaches the audience you're looking for. Denny's is one of America's favorite restaurants, serving thousands in your target market 24 hours a day. Popular host locations include grocery stores, high-end showrooms, retail chains. With new locations joining the Valley TV family, your audience continues to grow. Bingo halls, coffee houses, bowling alleys, barber shops, all the places you want to be, you'll find Valley TV. From South Padre Island to Brownsville to McAllen and beyond, Valley TV and Rio Sports Live has you covered. Together, Rio Sports Live and Valley TV reach millions of viewers in home and on the go. Supporting nonprofits and worthy causes are critically important to families here in the Valley. We'll continue to help support these efforts through extended coverage and awareness campaigns. Together, we can make a difference. Business owners, get your message out, whether it's on the platforms of Valley TV and Rio Sports Live combined. That means you get exposure 24 hours a day throughout the year and during live broadcasts at an affordable price just for you. You can't do better than this. We've got great numbers. They're growing every day across the Rio Grande Valley, into Corpus Christi, into Laredo, into South San Antonio. Your business, not as a sponsor, but as an advertiser getting direct results. Again, it's Rio Sports Live and Valley TV, a great team bringing you great coverage.
I opened Alex Ron with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex and Raw, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. You to discover Brownsville, you can't miss it.
If you're looking for custom hats, shirts, or jackets, then you want Master Stitch. Custom embroidery and screen printing are what we do. Any logo or design, great quality at the right price. For shirts like this, it's Master Stitch. 2500 US 281 Edinburgh.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times, celebrating every triumph, and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Elevate your space in decorative wall panels from Sinlu. Our modular designs fits any size room. Choose from a wide variety of textures and finishes. Artisans handcraft your new wall panels using our exclusive process and materials. Call Sinlu now to beautify your home or office.
If you drive a truck, we're looking for you. Roland's Transportation is now hiring non-CDL drivers for FedEx ground delivery routes. You must be 21 years or older, have 1+ year driving a 15-foot or larger box truck, have a clean background check, a clean driving record, and be able to provide a driving employment history. There are multiple open spots available. If you have what it takes to be part of our growing team, don't wait. Call, text, or email to apply today.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Lonestar National Bank is the #1 lender to small businesses in the Valley. For 35 years, we have invested in the health and well-being of our community. Lonestar National Bank. For 35 years, the Valley's bank.
Stop today at 523 Express Printing, 1 block from UTRGB in Edinburgh. For copies, school, marketing, or fundraising materials, it's the place for printing needs. Business cards, labels, invitations, letters, signs, banners, and more. Call 523 Express Printing today. Trevino's Restaurant in Edinburgh, now serving quality, fresh, delicious food. Treat your taste buds and enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. Join us from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, Friday and Saturday until midnight. Trevino's.
Monster Car Wash has it all. Bring your ride and we'll make it right. Save $5 on the Golden Monster Wash with your ticket stub. Interior wipe down, vacuum, and polish. Relax and grab a bite while we make your ride look new again. That's the good stuff. Monster Car Wash, #1.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit colettis.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Monster Car Wash has it all. Bring your ride and we'll make it right. Save $5 on the Golden Monster Wash with your ticket stub. Interior wipe down, vacuum, and polish. Relax and grab a bite while we make your ride look new again. That's the good stuff. Monster Car Wash, #1.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
It's always a holiday at the Restore. Come check us out at 507 North 1st Street. Miss a day, miss a deal.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
There's lots to see and do in the Rio Grande Valley. If this means the world to you, trust your vision to Gulf Coast Eye Institute. For over 25 years, we've served patients with comprehensive care using the latest technology. Our team of doctors cover a wide spectrum of eye care specialties with locations across South Texas for your convenience, and always treat you with compassionate care. We want you to keep seeing and doing everything South Texas has to offer. Gulf Coast Eye Institute, your world, your vision.
And welcome back to Sunset Memorial Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. We got us a good one here. Marty Medrano for RealSportsLive.com alongside Eric Medrano. Eric, it's been a good game, 9-7 the score.
Yeah, very close ball game. Only 2 points separating these two teams. And, for Hanna Golden Eagles, with a touchdown and a safety in the ball game, missed 2 field goals, and that's been a tribute to the defense and the work that Harlingen South has done in the first half, bending but not breaking. And, Harlingen South with an exclamation point coming out strong with their first drive, putting some 7 points on the board. So something's got to give tonight, and, Brownsville Hanna looking to play to solidify their outright district title tonight.
That's what they're playing for here tonight. They got to share the title already. Hanna does. Of course, Harlingen South is already in the playoffs as well. So just trying to find out, see where they're going to land, and tonight we'll have more. And of course, in the first half, interesting, we didn't see star quarterback Victor Campos. Looks like he's warming up and getting ready to go for the second half. And of course, for South, for the Hawks, a star receiver Derek Delgado, Corbin Henry. They got several players out tonight as well. So this one's going to go down the wire, 9-7 the score. We're about ready to start the second half. Beautiful celebration here in Brownsville for the veterans. Certainly want to send a shout out and our respect and our thank you to all the veterans. I include my own son, First Sergeant Danny Medrano, out of the station with the Army, and Savannah, Georgia. Good job, and to all the veterans, we certainly appreciate what you do for us. We're underway. Line drive kick. Hanna's going to pick it up at about the 7-8 yard line. Coming to the left side is Hanna, trying to turn on these, runs into a wall at about the 25 yard line. Good tackle by South. Good coverage, making the tackle Israel Vasquez.
Yeah, and on the return there's Brian Duran, the senior defensive back. Good return there. They're going to be starting their position at about the 24-yard line. And for Brownsville Hanna, we're going to wait to see if Victor Campos will lead the line here. And no, it looks like it's going to be Miguel Payan.
Payan's coming out on the field once again. Well, do we see him in there? Yeah, shotgun. They shown this formation. They usually run the spread formation. This time got two running backs in the backfield. Payan, handoff to the left side, up the middle. Short gain on the play. Good stop by the Hawk defense.
Yeah, crashing down there is Isaiah Cantu, senior linebacker for the Harlingen South Hawks, and he does a good job of just crashing down to Aaron Frausto, not allowing him to get some extra yardage there. But a nice gain for Hanna right there, 5 yards, 4 to 5 yards. It makes it more manageable.
Here we go, second and about 6. Payan calling the signals. Hand off to the right side of the formation. Going up the middle. Short gain on the play. Was tackled at about the 31-yard line. He's going to be shy of a first down. Just underway. A third quarter action from Sem Stadium. 9-7 the score. Eagles 9, Hawks 7. Again, going for the outright district championship, Eric.
Yeah, then there's a lot on the line for them tonight. And, earlier in the season, we hear them chanting, we want that golden ball, we want that golden ball. Well, tonight is their opportunity, and they, up only 2 points with the challenge here from Harlingen South. They need to come out strong here.
South came to play. They're playing well here tonight on a third and about 3. Here's the snap. Handoff is to the right side to Mancias. Cesar Mancias trying to get to the outside. He's got the first down and a little more, all the way down to about the 40-yard line. Nice little run. Cesar Mancias, a senior running back for the Golden Eagles. Big first down.
Yeah, nicely executed there from Hanna, and Cesar Mancias does a good job of just bouncing it to the outside. They seal the edge there. Nice open field tackle from that defender for Harlingen South. Can't get his number, but good job in the open field. And now that's going to move the chains here for Hanna.
First and 10, ball resting at the 41-yard line for Hanna. Spread formation this time around to receivers right, to receivers left. Handoff to the left side of the formation. Trying to get around Mancia. There's a defender. Cuts it across. Runs into a wall at about the 40-yard line. Pushed out of bounds. Good defense by the Hawks. Swung him around. Let him run side to side. That's fine. No gain on the play.
Yeah, bringing him down eventually was Ethan Gonzalez on the tackle, and good job defensively right away, getting in the back of the line of scrimmage, forcing him to bounce it all the way outside. And like you said, Mario, just keep on going all the way to the outside. But I'll tell you what, when Mancias gets a head of steam on him, he lowers his shoulder, and it's a tough man to bring down.
This Hanna offense came in averaging 416 yards per game, number 2 in district play. Here we go. Once again, Payan, the signal caller. We saw Victor Campos warming up. He hasn't played yet tonight. Handoff straight up the middle to Mancias. Runs into a wall after about a 2-yard gain on the play. Good defense. fumble on the play. There's a fumble on the play recovered by the Hawks. Didn't see it. He was hit high. The ball came out. Cesar Mancias fumbles on the ball. And the Hawks are in business in Hanna territory.
Yeah, and coming up with the big tackle there is for the Harlingen South is David Cortez and Brian Alexander teaming up there, forcing the ball out of the hands of Mancias and making a big play for their team.
Well, a big opportunity for the Hawks right here. And carrying the load here tonight has been Emilio Quiroz most of the night. David Torres at quarterback. Here we go, tight formation, shotgun formation. 2 men in the backfield. Men in motion to the left side. Here we go, number 12. Jet sweep is to the left side, trying to get to the open spot. Swings it to the outside. He's in the open spot. Gabriel Perez. He's pushed out of bounds way down at about the 20-yard line. Gabriel Perez was patient, read it good, swung it to the outside, picked up a block, and turned on the engines all the way down to about the 30-yard line, 31-yard line. That's where the ball's going to spot. A big first down. Quickly to the line, David Torres calling the signals. Here's a snap. Hand off. Quiroz to the outside. Trying to get to the outside. Tackle from behind. Good play by Hanna that time.
Yeah, getting him in the backfield is Brandon Estevez, number 45 for Hanna Golden Eagles. And good job of pursuing the backside there, not giving up on the play. And Quiroz with nowhere to go.
Those two guys all year long, number 40, Jose Cruz and Brandon Estevez, they've been the foundation of that defense throughout the year. Outstanding play, which takes me to one of the points that I talk about. The all-district selection will be coming up here pretty soon. And I hope whoever makes a decision looks at the numbers and don't go on popularity, especially on the offensive side of the ball. We'll talk more about that. It's pass to the right side. David Torres throws it up in there just a little bit too long. Looking for Ryan Castillo on the right side of the formation. Playing had him one-on-one. Tall, lanky receiver, just unable to connect.
Yeah, and he's trying to find his man Castillo on a one-on-one matchup on an island on the open side of the field, and it's just a one-step drop fade route. But right there, Castillo felt like he was too much contact there. But sometimes, as a coach, you just tell your receiver, keep playing on, fight through that block, through that the contact there, but nothing there, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Third down, third and about 11. Torres looking to the sideline for the signal. 8 minutes, 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Timeout. Coach Ricci is going to talk about it. They want to make sure they get something out of this possession. They've been close. They've been able to move the ball a little bit, and some mistakes have cost them. But big third down, and I'm sure this is going to be a fourth down territory right here. Ball at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, it's third down, so they're going to go 2 more downs, and you're going up against the number one stat defense here, and so it's not easy. Points are not easy to come by against this Hanna Golden Eagles defense, and right now for David Torres and the offense, they got to come up with something, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Brady Bennett on the field, the big target there, the big tight end wide receiver for them.
The defense for Hanna is the number one in district, allowing 239 yards per game. And so that's going to be the challenge here. That's Coach Ricci. Well, they want to make sure they want to talk about it, make sure they get the right calls, get the right personnel on the field, and get the right calls here. So big downs right here for third down, 3rd and 11, ball resting at the 31, 32-yard line in Hanna territory after the fumble. They come out in a shotgun formation. David Torres, 2 men in the backfield. Let's see what they're going to call up here. Here's a snap, looking to pass. Torres looks to the left, fires long to the left side. He's got a man, got a shot, incomplete. Had the ball for a second in his hands, just couldn't hang on to the ball. Good throw by David Torres. That one had a shot at it. Just couldn't hang on to it.
I'll tell you what, Mario, he had his guy open, perfectly thrown, fell right in the breadbasket there for the receiver, but it's hard to concentrate when the free safety is coming at you, and Sustaita made a good play there for Hanna.
Quickly to the line on a 4th down, 4th and 11. Yeah, unfortunately for South. Boy, that was a good throw by David Torres. Put it right in there. You got to help your quarterback. This is a good game. 9-7 the score. Hanna 9. Now it looks like a punting situation. Here's a snap. Yeah, Torres is going to punt it. High punt. Ball's going to bounce at the 5-yard line. Going back. Nobody back down to down it. Boy, there you go. They're going to down it. Yeah, they do. Good coverage back at the 4-yard line. Good punt. On a 4th down, David Torres goes to the punt formation and puts it inside the 5-yard line. Good job.
Yeah, and this game is a 2-point difference separating these teams, and reason being in the first half, same situation, except Harlingen South was pinned in their own 1-yard line, and right here, South is getting the opportunity defensively to try to pin down this Hanna defense and maybe, try to stop them here and get some good field position.
Yeah, field position is the name of the game, especially with the drizzle that's coming down here in Brownsville tonight. It's been a light drizzle, cold night in the Rio Grande Valley. They might come to play here tonight. Hanna on top, 9-7. 9-7 is the score. Hanna on top. Here comes the Golden Eagles on offense now, working out of their own 4-yard line. Payan, the quarterback, handoff is to the left side of the formation. Picked up about 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, we've seen Miguel Payan throughout the season spell in at quarterback. He is their second team quarterback, and he's a jack of all trades. He plays receiver. He's a starting receiver, but tonight filling in at quarterback, and it's been seeing them with the 2-back set with the combination of Mancias and Frausto. So looks like we'll continue to see that.
2nd and 5 for Hanna. Handoff once again, straight up the middle, riding forward, pushing forward, close to a first down.
Yeah, and if you're Hanna here, you have your stable of running backs, as I mentioned, Frausto and Cesar Mancias. Earlier on a fumble, Mancias, dropped the ball. But right here, looks like they're just continuing to what they're good at, is just running the ball, power football.
That's going to be a first down for the Golden Eagles, trying to get some more room to work with. Ball resting at the 14-yard line, 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Men in motion to the left side. Jet sweep, handoff. Here's a handoff. Good tackle right at about the 20-yard line after about a 5-yard gain. Nice little jet sweep to the left side of the formation. Well executed for about a 5-6-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, and on the carry there was Brian Duran, the defensive back playing wide receiver on the jet sweep there. But I'll tell you what, Mario, textbook tackle there from the linebacker David Cortez for Harlingen South.
2nd and 4 for Hanna. South needing to get some stops. Miguel Payan calling the signals once again. Handoff straight up the middle. Mancias gets about 2-3-yard gain on the play. Good tackle that time again on the tackle. Juan Mendoza, the junior defensive tackle for the Hawks.
Yeah, and Hanna likes to go with the simple run play up the middle, power football to Cesar Mancias, and it makes the 3rd down more manageable. But, I think they would have liked to have gotten the first down there.
3rd and 1, maybe 2. Ball resting at the 24-yard line. 3rd and about 2. Payan, the quarterback, shotgun formation, 2 men in the backfield. Handoff is to the right side. Running hard. He may have the first down already. Not big stop by the Hawks. A big group tackle right there after the first down.
Yeah, it looked like Cesar Mancias just burst through the hole there and met by a trio of linebackers there. And but it was enough for the first down for the Hanna Golden Eagles as they move the chains.
1st and 10 for Hanna. Nice little drive. It started back on their own 1-yard line. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Here's a snap. Handoff to the right side once again. Hit hard after about a gain of 1-2 yards. Well, they're playing hard. You see a lineman coming down to block, and they're going at it pretty good here.
Yeah, both teams playing all the way to the whistle there. And, for Hanna Golden Eagles coming out this 2-back set, it looked like they're on this drive. They're just putting it on the hands of Cesar Mancias and Aaron Frausto. And, back-to-back running plays for Mancias there. And right now on the 2nd down, I wouldn't I'm pretty sure we're going to see much of the same.
Shotgun formation. Clock continues to run. 5:08. 9-7 the score. Hanna on top. 9-7. Men in motion to the right side on the jet sweep. It's Frausto. He's going to be tackled immediately. I don't think he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Great defense by the Hogs. There was a penetration that threw that play off.
Yeah, you said it, Mario. Penetration is the key when you're playing defense, and on a jet sweep, it takes time to develop. And right there, good job and a nice tackle there by Jose Holloman for Harlingen South, meeting him in the backfield and not allowing him to get any extra yardage.
That's going to bring up a 39 for Hanna. Haven't seen Payan really throw the ball a whole lot, and so Hawks can probably put 8 men in the box and go for it. Here we go. Handoff. He's going to keep it. Looking to pass. This time he fires over the middle of the field. He's got a man. Incomplete. Flag on the play. We were just talking right on cue about throwing the ball, and that time Payan looks for a receiver on the right side. There's a flag. Defender, as the receiver was looking back for the ball, The defender ran right into him. That was Roman Garay, senior receiver. Big penalty against the Hawks.
Yeah, and as we see the replay here, the defender just allows the receiver to get a step behind him, and a bit of panic there. He get too much contact, and the referee's right there to spot it, and it's an easy penalty to call.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate because Hawks have done a good job holding him back there. So an automatic first down for Hanna. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, coaches cannot be happy about that one. The defenders never turn back for the ball. Actually, if they turn back, they might have a chance for the interception. Man in motion to the left side on a 1st and 10. Little counter play to Mancias up the middle. He's got 5, about a 4 or 5 yard gain right up the middle.
Yeah, as we see the replay here, they fake the jet sweep, and then it's a counter play to Cesar Mancias. Some nice hole there, and right there you can see the young man driving his feet, one of the toughest runners in the valley to bring down.
Caleb Solis, one of the defenders, sticking his nose in there to help with the tackle. He went right up the middle, helping out with the tackle. His number was Caleb Solis, and also number 5, Braden Alexander. Here's his net. Payan handles up the middle, bounces to the outside, trying to run to the outside. Frausto across the 45, pushed out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Defending for the Hawks was Isaiah Cantu. Not before Frausto gets the first down.
Yeah, big first down there for the Hanna Golden Eagles as they were going to be in South Territory now, moving the chains. But Frausto there doing a good job of having the vision to just bounce the ball outside. It was designed to run up the middle, but he does a good job of getting outside.
Light drizzle continues to fall in Brownsville. Handoff up the middle. Mancias driving forward for about an 8-yard gain. Beautiful run all the way to about the 37-yard line. Nice play on first down, getting about 7-8 yards. Reminds me of the Dallas Cowboys. They run on first down, but the Cowboys only get 2 yards, man.
Yeah, right here, Hanna getting 8 yards. I mean, what more would you want as an offensive coordinator for Hanna? And it's just been, right now on this drive, it's been the Cesar Mancias and Aaron Frausto show.
Don't get me started about the Dallas Cowboys, man. Here we go, 2nd and 2 for Hanna. Handoff to the left side. Diving forward, he's got a big first down. Frausto running tough to the left side and a big first down.
Yeah, huge run there, breaking a tackle, and that extra effort that he gave was yard after contact, getting him the first down. And right, once again, it's just Mancias and Frausto. Kind of reminded me of the back in the USC days with Reggie Bush and Lendell White. It's lightning and thunder.
Yeah, this is just power football. This is pretty much running the ball from their own, 1-2 yard line. It's a big drive all the way to the 30 on Hawk territory. They lead 9-7 right now. Hanna, handoff to Mancias to the right side on the jet sweep. Mancias jumping over somebody. Beautiful run. He's met after about a 7-yard gain.
Yeah, right there, Cesar Mancias making a highlight reel play, and it's a jet sweep there. And you can see Frausto leading the block there. He finds a seam, just jumps over the linebacker there. A huge play there. And once again, another 8-yard gain. And if you're Harlingen South, you need to come up with an answer here, an adjustment, because on first down, you can't be giving up 8 yards.
One of the offensive linemen have to come off the field that time, so quick substitution by Hanna. And again, we're not seeing star quarterback Victor Campos in the ballgame tonight. Also for the Hawks, some players miss handoff straight up the middle. Going into the heart of the Hawk defense. Diving forward. That should be another first down. Ball is resting at about the 16-yard line. That's another first down. 17-yard line in the red zone for the Hanna Golden Eagles. They're on the move. 58 seconds left before the end of the third quarter. They lead 9-7. Hanna Golden Eagles 9. Harlingen South Hawks 7. Shotgun formation. Miguel Payan calling the signals. Handoff to the he's going to keep it to the left side. Fakes a hand. Trying to get to the outside. Runs into a defender to the corner. Brought down at about the 13-yard line. Good defense. Had him one-on-one on an island. Miguel Payan, the ball carrier. Well defended.
Yeah, on the tackles, Enrique Alvarado, the corner, and I was watching him there. He does a good job of getting off his block, and defensively, it's a beautiful play defensively for them. Nice reaction there, not getting caught asleep with the zone read there. But I do like what Miguel Payan did there, kind of trying to lull them to sleep after giving handoff after handoff to Frausto and Mancias.
Finally kept it to the outside. Kike Alvarado played it well, though. 7 seconds. I think that's going to do it before the end of that's going to be the end of the third quarter. 2 seconds, and that's going to do it. The end of the third quarter at Sam's Memorial Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. The score, Hanna Golden Eagles 9, Harlingen South Hawks 7. We got a good game. This was going to go down the wire. The Golden Eagles are on the move. Let's take a break and recognize our advertisers. We'll be back after these messages. The start of the fourth quarter, we're going to switch sides. We're going to have Hanna going from left to right here. They're knocking on the door. They're facing a 2nd and 6 ball resting at the 13-yard line on the Hawk side of the football field. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Payan handoff off straight up the middle. Good tackle, close to a first down. Boy, they attacked the heart of the defense, of the Hawk defense. Well played by the Hawk defense, actually.
Yeah, stuffing the middle of the line there. And Cesar Mancias is a hard man to bring down as he spin move and takes a couple of defenders to bring him down. And that's been the story of this drive, just Hanna running the ball with power football up the middle.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and about 2. Breaking the action. There's an injured player coming off the field. Uh-oh. See, and that's exactly what you don't want to see. That's your star running back right there. Uh-oh. Grabbing the side of the neck. That's star running back Cesar Mancias. You know, when both teams are in the playoffs, boy, you hate to see that. Okay, as a coach coming into a ball game like this, Eric, that's the least thing you want to see. I mean, both teams are in the playoffs.
Yeah, both teams in the playoffs, but it's a bit tricky because, you know, they want to win the outright district title. They don't want to leave anything on the line. But as you said, the injuries going into the playoffs is not what you want.
Hanna is going to take a timeout, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, they're going to take a timeout. Once again, Eric, let's take a break right here. Let's talk about some of the standings and some possibilities. First of all, let me recognize the veterans. Sunday, we're celebrating Veterans Day. We got a lot of veterans in our own family. First, let's recognize they did a beautiful ceremony here at Sam Stadium, and certainly we want to recognize all the veterans. On behalf of RealSportsLive.com, certainly want to thank you for your service and for what you're doing for our country. We're able to do this because of your service.
Yeah, definitely. You know, these student athletes, all the communities here enjoying this night of football is a thanks to the men and women of the armed forces, and we want to thank them tonight. And I will tell you what, Mario, BISD, we got to give a shout out to them, the Brownsville Independent School District, the BISD ITV audio visual team tonight on the production, helping us out with the cameras. And I want to say a thank you to Athletic Director Gilbert Leal, putting on a good show, you know, tribute to these men and women who have served our country tonight, and that's you know, Brownsville doing a wonderful job.
Definitely. Thank you. Well, here we go. Interesting call. Facing a 3rd and 2. Ball at the 9-yard line. Knocking on the door is Hanna, trying to put this one away. They lead by 2 points. Coach Mark Giz getting an explanation on the call. There was an injured player, and I think the conversation may be whether they're going to be charged for a timeout or really what happened. Mancias came off the field.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Mario, and for Harlingen South, you know, they've been, you know, really tested on this drive, and I've talked about bending but not breaking. Right, here's an opportunity, a huge 3rd down to come up with the big stop. It's a huge play for both teams, but, you know, if South can come up with the big stop here, it would be huge for them. But, of course, Hanna really trying to punch the ball in.
No question about it. Shotgun formation. Here comes the Golden Eagles. Miguel Payan at quarterback. Here's a snap. Handoff is to the left side to Frausto. Breaks a tackle. Diving forward. He's got a first down.
Yeah, right there. Aaron Frausto up the middle, and it's the same play they've been running. Bruising running back. He's almost like a fullback type, and right there you can see he's a hard man to bring down, and that's enough for the first down, and that's got to be deflating for this Harlingen South defense.
Frausto, having a senior at 205 pounds, so big kid, and he's just diving forward. He got a big first down. 1st and goal. 1st and goal, ball resting at the 4-yard line. Shotgun formation, Payan. Get handoff straight up the middle. Riding forward, falls right before getting into the end zone. Ball is going to be spotted at about the 1-2 yard line.
Yeah, and that's Cesar Mancias coming back into the ball game on the carry there and just falls forward. It looked like it was just a stinger previously, and that's good to see for the Hanna Golden Eagles. And right here it seems like they're going to go again with that 1-2 punch of these running backs.
Here we go, 10-19, handoff straight to the left side. Met breaks a tackle, spins around, touchdown. Touchdown. On the left side, a little counter play. Aaron Frausto takes it into the end zone. That's going to be a big touchdown.
Yeah, and if you're the Hanna Golden Eagles, that's just a big exclamation point on a huge drive here, a huge sustaining drive, putting some time off the clock there and just really holding possession, really challenging this Harlingen South defense. And it was just the story of Mancias and Frausto, the 1-2 punch, and it paid off there for the Golden Eagles as they lead here.
And this is the drive that started at their own 2-yard line. I think they drove the length of the field.
Very impressive drive. Yeah, very impressive.
Setting up for the extra point, and the extra point is good. So, with 10 minutes, 13 seconds left in the ballgame, Hanna Golden Eagles 16, the Harlingen South Hawks 7. We'll take a break, and we'll be back after this messages. We're back at Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. Hanna on top now, 16-7. We're in the fourth quarter. 10 minutes, 13 seconds left in the ball game. On this audio version only, as per UIL regulations, we cannot bring you video till 1 hour after the ball game. We certainly appreciate you listening in. Mario Medrano for RealSportsLive.com alongside Eric Medrano. Ready to kick off is Miguel Payan. Here's the kick. Line. That's a grounder picked up at about the 12-yard line by Harlingen South. Going to the right side across the 25 to about the 27-yard line. Nice little run. Nice little return. That's where the Hawks will set up camp.
Yeah, and that's a good return there for the special teams, and they're going to get started about the 27-yard line. And for Harlingen South, they need a reaction here, a response to giving up that big drive that the offense, the Hanna Golden Eagle offense, sustained there. So Harlingen South needing to come up with their own drive of their own, try to stay on the field, and keep those chains moving.
Yeah, for the Hogs, they have some shortcomings on personnel tonight as well. Corbin Hendricks not going out tonight. Also, Derek Delgado not available, and I think Orlando Moniz, also number 30, not available. So it's being carrying the load. It's been number 11. Nice run, straight up the gut, up the middle. Nice little run. That's been Emilio Quiroz carrying the load tonight for the Hawks.
Yeah, Quiroz carrying the load, the senior right there with the run up the middle. And right there, that's ideally what you want there on a first down, a big gain of 7 yards. If they can continue that on this drive, that'll really pay off for them.
And just on cue, Orlando Moniz comes into ballgame, number 34. Finally, Quiroz goes out of the ball game. Nice carry. 2nd and 3. Torres calling the signal. Stay handoff. Moniz out the middle. Nice driving forward for a 2-yard gain. Here comes the flag. Boy, oh boy. See what the call is. They were close to a first down. Maybe. I think it was somebody's towel. It looked like a flag from up here. Light drizzle continues to fall down in Brownsville over at Sam Stadium. Here's a snap handoff to the right side. Moniz driving forward. He's close to a first down. He may have it. Boy, oh boy, on a 3rd and about 2. 3rd and 2. He's got it. A big first down and a big run.
Yeah, and on that play, Hanna really making the Hawks earn that first down, only getting about a yard or two, but it's just enough to keep the chains moving there for Harlingen South. And if it's for Harlingen South, you don't want to panic here. You're going to stick to what you're used to, running the ball here, and there's still a lot of clock on the game.
David Torres, the quarterback, calling the signals. Man in motion to the left side. Handoff to the right side. Breaks a little tackle, get into the outside. Nice, beautiful run. Nice, about a 10, 11-yard gain and a beautiful run. That's number 34. He's been absent most of the night. Orlando Moniz, a junior running back. Big run across midfield to about the 49-yard line. Well, ball resting right at the midfield.
Yeah, nice run from Moniz, catching the outside and following his blockers, and then with a nice spin move to get that extra yardage.
Well, we didn't see him in the first half, so he obviously has fresh legs. A nice little run that time. Nice explosive run. A spread formation, in motion to the left side. Torres, handoff straight up the middle. Nice run. Driving forward. A beautiful run. Another run. Orlando Moniz diving forward for another 8-yard gain on the right side. Faking the jet sweep. Then they hand off to the right side and a big gain.
Yeah, as you said, faking the jet sweep, and the defense has to respect that motion. So it's kind of making the defense go to the right side. And it's opening up big lanes on the running game for Moniz and this offensive line.
That drizzle continues to fall, and that may be the reason we're seeing the ground attack on both sides. Not a lot of passing tonight. Torres calling the signal. Man in motion to the left side once again. Handoff straight up the middle. Quiroz bounces it to the right. Still going. He's got the first down and more to about the 35-yard line. Nice little run that time by Emilio Quiroz, the senior running back for the Hawks.
Yeah, and they run the same play, the same concept. The jet sweep, once again, motioning, and it gives Emilio Quiroz a nice hole up the middle, and he does the rest, getting past one defender and keeps the chain moving for Harlingen South.
Big first down for the Hawks. Ball resting at the 34-yard line. Clock continues to run. 7 minutes, 40 seconds left at the end of the game. Eagles on top, 16 to the Hawks 7. First and 10 for the Harlingen South Hawks. Looking to the sideline for the signal. This will be huge if they can punch this one in. It would make it interesting. Right now, Hanna is under control of the game, 16-7. Shotgun formation. Here's a snap. Handoff straight up the middle. Muniz once again try to bounce it to the outside. Here comes Muniz. There's a flag on the play. This may be holding against the Hawks. Looks like the receiver got tangled with the cornerback on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, and he just comes up with the big wall of Hanna Golden Eagles defenders. On the tackle for Hanna is number 25, Andres Usteaita.
Yeah, we got the signal. Let's listen to the signal, but we could already see the line judge. Here's the call. Yeah, that's unfortunate for the Hogs. They were moving the ball really well on that little drive, and boy, penalties will kill your drive every time. Here we go. That's going to be a first and about 20 for the Hawks. David Torres calling the signals. First and 10 for the Hawks. Ball resting at the 42-yard line on the Hanna side of the football field. Here's a snap. Looking to pass. Fires the ball. Man out of the backfield. Intercepted on the run. That's going to go all the way. Ball taken at about 50-yard line. To the 20, to the 10, touchdown. That's going to go the other way. Interception he was looking for Emilio Quiroz out of the backfield. And the defender steps right into the passing lane and takes it the other way. Nothing but green in front of him. Wow.
And I'll tell you what, Mario, we always talk about adjustments at halftime, and boy, did Hanna Golden Eagles making adjustments. But it's also a credit to the young man, Brian Duran, taking it to the house, just reading the eyes of the quarterback and biting on that flat route right there from Emilio Quiroz. And, you know, that play for Harlingen South was working all first half, and it just seemed like they hadn't gone to it this second half. And right there, Duran reading it beautifully, and just with the open green space, nobody to stop him there. Big touchdown for the Hanna Golden Eagles.
Setting up for the extra point are the Hanna Golden Eagles after the interception, run back for a touchdown. Payan, and Payan is good. So now the score with the 6 minutes, 49 seconds left in the game. Hanna 23, Harlingen South 7. Let's take a break and we'll be back after these messages. Back at Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas, the drizzle continues to fall on a cold night in the Rio Grande Valley. The story here, Eagles 23, Harlingen South Hawks 7. Boy, just a couple of tough breaks for the Hawks. They're playing a good game, just unfortunately for them. That interception was run back for a touchdown, 50-yard TD return. Kickoff by Payan. That's another roller picked up at about the 15-yard line for the Hawks. Come into the middle, box it to the outside, show them some speed all the way to about the 39-yard line. Good coverage.
Yeah, nice return there from Israel Vasquez for the Harlingen South Hawks, and they're going to get some good starting field position there. But, yeah, I wanted to touch up on what you said, Mata. You know, on that previous drive, they were running the ball really well, and they were driving against Hanna. But then a big penalty brought them back, a holding penalty, 10 yards, and they had no choice but to go to the passing game. And right there, you know, the credit to the secondary for the Hanna Golden Eagles snuffing that pass out and an interception there to the house.
Yeah, and that's fortunate for, David Torres, the quarterback. He's also a junior. We were talking before the game how there's a lot of youth, a lot of young quarterbacks that are coming back here in the Brownsville area. You got, of course, the main quarterback will be Victor Campos, and see a lot of quarterbacks and also around here in the Brownsville area. Handoff up the middle, gain of about 3 yards for the Hawks. Yeah, we in Brownsville just alone, we see Liam Longoria. We see the kid from Cruz.
Lopez from Jose Cruz from Lopez. We got Kevin Garcia from Porter. Also, you got, as you mentioned, Liam Longoria from Veterans.
Ramsey, from Rivera, a couple of freshmen and a sophomore quarterback. And this district, 32-6A, also for Harlingen, their quarterback is coming back. For Harlingen South, David Torres is coming back. Here we go, second down, second and about 6. David Torres calling the signals. Handoff straight up the middle to the right side. No gain on the play. Good defense by Hanna that time.
Yeah, nice penetration there from the defense. And on the tackle for the Golden Eagles is number 40, Jose Cruz. And you talked about him, one of the pillars of this defense, and just leading the line there, bringing them back in the backfield.
Quickly to the line on a third and about 8 for the Hawks. Torres calling the signals. One man in the backfield, Orlando Moniz. Rolling out to the right side. Torres looking to pass. He's going to put it away. Still bouncing around to the outside. Throws the ball. Throws it away. Smart play by Torres. There was nothing there, and smartly just threw it away at the last possible second. And those are some of the things that as a quarterback you need to learn to do. So well done that time by Torres. Don't lose the yards. Throw it away.
Yeah, we've talked about it all year long with all these younger quarterbacks, and we talk about you live to play another down, and that's what they do here. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down, and they have no choice but to go for it.
4th and about 7. Ball resting on their own 41-yard line. They trail 23-7. Torres looking to call in, trying to make him jump off sides. They don't, so now wonder if he's going to punt out of the formation. He has nobody back to return. Looks like they're going to go for it. No, they're going to take a timeout. They're going to talk about it. Facing a 4th and about 8 on their own 41-yard line. We'll stay right here and talk about the playoffs. Of course, one more game in the Valley, the last game of the year, Eric, and the season just went so fast. The fans, all this passion for football. You wait, 6 months, 3 months, games here, and it just seems like it's just evaporated so fast. And last game of the year in the Valley, everybody's getting ready for the playoffs. So, it's amazing. Last game for us. For me, of course. I won't be back tomorrow. One more game tomorrow here in Brownsville.
Yeah. We're going to have Rio Grande City tomorrow here at Brownsville Pace, and that's going to be a treat in the 16-5A Division 1. And it's, like you said, the season's gone by so fast. And I tip my hat to all these young student athletes. Senior night tonight, a lot of these players, it's going to be their last football game. And, for Hanna, want to go out on a bang with the district title. And for Harlingen South, they still got the playoffs for both of these teams.
Hanna leads 4:52 left in the ball game, 23-7. They're trying to clinch for the outright district championship in District 32-6A. Hanna is fake handoff. Torres fires the ball long, looking for receivers. Got a man open. There's a lot of contact and no flag. Boy, looked like there was some early contact not called. So the ball is going to go over on downs. Had a receiver, was a little bit short on the pass. There was some contact, but no flag. He was looking down the field, looking for Gabriel Perez. Incomplete.
Yeah, and, they got a step behind the defenders there. And right there, Sustaita does a good job of recovering and teamed up with Duran there, so they get the hand on there. But yeah, it did seem like they got it there a bit too early, but nonetheless, a good job defensively, and it's a turnover on downs.
Hanna takes over on downs, 1st and 10. They lead 23-7, 4:44 left on the clock. Ball on the Hawk side of the football field at about the 41-yard line. Eric, what kind of scenarios do we have? What are we looking at? Of course, if Hanna hang on to here to win, they'll be the outright district champion, and they'll go to the, I believe they'll go to the Division II, smaller classification in 32-6A. Handoff straight up the middle this time around, bounces it to the outside. Cesar Mancias gets it across the middle, spins around, finally tackled at about the 37-yard line. Yeah, what are we looking at as far as playoffs? Let's talk a little bit about that, the possibilities. Now, we mentioned early in the show, both teams are in the playoffs. Hanna will be the champion. Of course, the Hawks have qualified for the playoffs as well.
Yeah, the Harlingen South and Hanna, both of these teams will go Division II, and they'll be matched up against the winner and losers of the Edinburgh Vela Westlaco East game. And following that game here on Twitter, Edinburgh Vela up 7-0 in the third quarter. So if results hold, Harlingen South would be playing Edinburgh Vela, and Hanna will be facing Westlaco East. But that could still change depending on the result over there.
Shotgun formation, 2nd and about 4. Handoff to out to the outside to Frausto, diving forward close to a first down. Yeah, and let's talk a little bit about the playoffs. Yeah, the other two teams represented from 32-6A will be San Benito and the Harlingen Cardinals. Of course, Los Fresnos, we're talking earlier, young quarterbacks. They have a freshman quarterback, Padilla, over in Los Fresnos as well. They got some of the players back, but just a little too late. Coach Brown was disappointed. One of those injury type of season that we talked about, just like Rivera. Shotgun formation, handoff to the left side once again. Frausto trying to drive for breaks into the open, diving forward, tackled at about the 12-yard line. Big run on the left side of the formation for Aaron Frausto, and a big first down. Yeah, and so Harlingen is saying, who do they play? I think Edinburgh will be Edinburgh went up, and also the Westlaco Panthers are in there.
Yeah, as of right now, if results hold, San Benito would be facing the Edinburgh Bobcats, and Harlingen Cardinals would be facing the Westlaco Panthers. And Westlaco right now is still hoping that Westlaco East can pull off a victory over there in Edinburgh, because that would force a 3-way tie for the district title, and they'll share it. So there's still lots to play, and we'll have to wait for the result over there. But as the results hold, it's Edinburgh Vela against the South and Hanna against Westlaco East.
Man down for the Hawks. He's walking off the field under his own power, and that's good to see. We talked about early in the game. I'm sure Coach Guess and Coach Ricci, those are one of the last thing you want to see. Already qualified for the playoffs. You don't want to see any injuries coming into the ballgame. Harlingen South, several players not playing tonight. Corbin Hendrick, Derry Delgado, Moniz played limited time here tonight, and so you want to prevent injuries for Hanna. Victor Campos playing it safe here tonight. Starting quarterback not playing tonight. Here we go, 1st and 10, ball resting at the 13-yard line, 2:46 left in the ballgame. Hanna on top, 23-7. Mario Medrano for RealSportsLive.com alongside Eric Medrano. Certainly want to thank Brownsville ISD, Eric, for their hospitality and making us feel welcome here in Brownsville all throughout the year.
Yeah, it's been a delight all season just to be here at Brownsville Independent School District.
Here's a snap. Handoff straight up the middle, trying to bounce it to the outside. This one could go all the way. Mancias, touchdown, and a beautiful run, a 13-yard touchdown run by senior running back Cesar Mancias, on a beautiful run. Went to the right side, saw some space, and turned on the jets, and a beautiful run for the senior running back. Touchdown.
Yeah, and right there we see the ability that Cesar Mancias has. It's a design play run up the middle, but he sees that it's stuffed. He sees a hole on the outside. That's just the vision that the young man has, and he does a good job of bouncing it outside for a big touchdown for his team.
Setting up for the extra point by number 15 that time. The lefty looked like he's going to be good. New kicker coming in for the Hanna. That Thomas Green, the freshman kicker, we've seen him a couple of times throughout the year. He's a little freshman coming in there, getting the experience, so he's good on that one. 30-7 the score now. South 7, 30 for Hanna with 2 minutes, 19 seconds left in the ball game. From Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas, Brownsville Hanna 30, the Harlingen South Hawks 7. Let's take a break, Eric. Final break of the game, and we'll come back and talk a little more football. back at Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. 2:19 left in the ball game. Hanna Golden Eagles 30. Harlingen South Hawks 7. Ready to kick off is the freshman kicker. Ball bounces at the 20-yard line. Picked up at about the 12-yard line by the Harlingen South Hawks. Going across the field, tackle at about the 17-yard line. Want to recognize once again our advertisers. Want to recognize one of the new advertisers in San Benito, Chuy Custom Sports. Mr. Chuy Aguilera there for all your needs. So any custom shirts, all kinds of banners, posters, you name it, they have it. So any kind of product you're looking for, Chuy Custom Sports in San Benito, certainly want to welcome them as a new sponsor. If you want to get involved and be a sponsor, we got the football playoffs coming up. We need you. We want to be able to bring you all this type of coverage, cover our student athletes during the playoff runs. We need your help. We need advertisers. Please give us a call, realsportslive.com. Let us know if you can help us out. We got basketball around the corner as well, so give us a call and let us know if you can help us out. Handoff straight out the middle by the Harlingen South Hawks. New quarterback in there is number 10, Ryan Cortez. Up the middle, a nice little explosive run all the way to about the 28-yard line. Quickly to the line. Second and about 1. Clock continues to run. 1:54 left in the game. Hanna 30, Hawks 7. Handoff to the right side. Diving forward, breaking a tackle. Short gain on the play, close to a first down. Cortez, the quarterback now for Hawks.
Well, Mario, I just checked on Twitter, and we do have a final from Edinburgh, and it's the Edinburgh Vela Sabercats coming up on top, 21-0 over West Laco East. So, yeah, that's going to set up Harlingen South against the Edinburgh Vela Sabercats and Hanna versus West Laco East.
Handoff straight out the middle, runs into the wall. Good number 1 defense. Hanna showing out their defense right here. The end of the ball game, got some substitutions in there as well. Good defense. Yeah, and that's going to be a tough draw for the Hawks. You know, we were talking before the game. Here they come to Hanna, face the number 2 team in the Valley.
Yeah.
Now they go against Edinburgh Vela, the number 1 team in the Valley. No easy task. So it's been tough, but you know, I know Coach Ricci will get those kids ready and give it a go and play as hard as they can. 57 seconds left. I believe that was ball is going to go over and down to Hanna. 57 seconds left in the ball game. Yeah, so it's going to be tough. Now, Hanna will take on West Laco East.
Yes, that's correct, the Wildcats. And, you know, for Hanna, you know, against Harlingen Cardinals earlier in the season, some of the notable victories they had was against Amarillo Tascosa and San Antonio, against the Harlingen Cardinals and San Benito. You know, and they're a big second-half team, and let's see if they'll be able to continue that in the playoffs against the West Laco East Wildcats. And for the Harlingen South Hawks, they, you know, keep their heads up. They have some momentum going. I know they're coming out with the loss tonight, but they did have 3 good quarters of football.
Yeah, and of course for Hanna, this means an outright district championship and some good football here in the Brownsville area. They're going to be represented, I believe, by 3 teams from the Brownsville area: Pace, Veterans, and now Hanna will go into the playoffs. Victory formation for Hanna. 57 seconds to burn. And I think the key here is coming out healthy. If you ask me, well, you know, for the coaches, both teams are in the playoffs, and like to emphasize that. So, and coming out healthy, and look forward to next week. They will continue. Some teams will stay home. District 32 6A will be represented by Hanna, the 2 Harlingens, and of course San Benito.
Yeah, you know, we talk about teams that could make it to the 3 deep, and Hanna is one of those teams, and we would like to tip our hats off to head coach Mark Guess and, you know, these young men. It's been a long journey, but, you know, tonight earning that district title outright, and it's a tribute to what the work that they've put in.
20 seconds left. Hit the ball game. No question about it. Congratulations to the Hanna Golden Eagles. And, yeah, definitely. Who's going to be the last team standing? You know, La Feria's got a good program. Removille's got a good program. You got Mission Veterans as well, who we saw last night. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. And this one belongs to the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles. Your 2018 district champions out of District 32 6A are your Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles. Well played game. Harlingen Hawks well represented on this rainy night down in Brownsville, Texas. This is Mario Medrano for RealSportsLive.com along Eric Medrano. Eric, what can we expect to see now going into the playoffs?
Yeah, well, both of these teams will go out and compete against the 31-6A teams. And for Harlingen South, they're going to be facing a tough task against Edinburgh Vela, but I'm sure they'll represent this district well. And for Hanna, you know, they're going to be against the West Laco East Wildcats and some scintillating matchups for the Valley. It's going to be a real treat to be able to watch these teams play in the playoffs.
Final score from Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. Hanna Golden Eagles clinching a district championship. Hanna 30, Harlingen South 7. So that's going to do it again. Playoff time now coming around the corner. We hope to be there with RioSportsLive.com bringing you the action. We are looking for advertisers. Please give us a call so we can continue to cover as all the Valley teams make a run in the playoffs. Who's going to be the last team standing? That's the question. Got some teams that they represent. Could it be Hanna? Would it be Edinburgh Vela? Would it be Mission Veterans? Would it be La Feria? Would it be Raymondville? Or we got some other teams, Mission, PSJA playing some good ball. So it's going to be interesting. Stay tuned and make sure you stay in touch with RealSportsLive.com. We'll be bringing some action. Also, we got this is the last game of the year. This is the last game for yours truly for this week. We'll be out tomorrow supporting my son out in Caryville up in Texas. My son, freshman basketball player for Shriner University, making his debut tomorrow. We'll be out there. Proud dad. So that's going to do it. Saying so long, everybody. Eric, it's been thank you for calling. It's been fun, man.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to work with you, Mario, this year, and it's been a great experience. And, well, I'll be here tomorrow for the Brownsville